Good afternoon and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ out on the Pike. I was intending to go out on the beach tonight, but every way I looked at it, the tide just wasn't right. So we thought we'd come and have a little go, new location for me, see if we can't pick up a jack or something better maybe. Very pikey looking water. The water has got a bit of colour to it, but it's not as bad as some of the waters I've seen. You have to be careful because there's a lot of overhanging trees, and I'm betting there's a lot of snags under the water as well. But gradually building up my range as I feel the way the air is moving. It'd be nice if I could get underneath that overhang there to the left. Fish through there. I feel that's very pikey. I was hoping that this bit of current would swing my lure that way, but it doesn't seem to be doing so. What probably would work is some sort of sinking or diving plug. Cast it out and let it float down on the current. These burbots are great, but they do catch that middle hook a lot. Oh well, anyway, we'll keep on fishing and see what turns up. Okay, we've moved down the river away. This is a slightly more user-friendly spot, I feel. Let's see how we can fish from this corner. Cast as far down this channel as we can so we get a long retrieve. Ooh. Bit of wind help, and we've got current, so we haven't got to go very fast. Oh, mind you, it's snaggy. Real slow retrieve in this current. I think I've got the demon tail hook up. Yeah, it's the one problem with these lures is they have a tendency to hook their tails, which is a bit annoying. Or not hook the tail in this case, hook the treble around the trace. So sort of 1 out of every 3 casts, you have to bring it back in quickly and reset it up, which is just a tad annoying. Right, that feels like it's swimming properly. You can normally tell because there's undue resistance if it's hooked its tail, and also the line starts going from side to side. I mean, it probably looks like a really wounded fish, but yeah, real slow in this current. See if we can keep it. That's better. That's much better. We stand out on this point here. It's a real trade-off. If you have it too slow, you keep hooking the bottom. If you have it too fast, you're wasting your time. So it's getting that medium, that happy medium. It'd be nice to see a big pike follow it. Because we've had all this rain, it would have washed a lot of branches down into the channel. So there'll be lots of small branches and what have you in it. The rain and the wind. Whoops, I don't want to go in the bank. Have one last good cast down the channel, then we'll move on. I'm sure the visibility is good enough that any pike in this channel is going to see this burbot. Right, last 2 more casts. Perfect. Well, it's not a blank. I honestly thought I had a fish on there for a second. Right, it actually went, because it was like tug tug, and then it gave a bit. But it's not, it's a branch. I suspect there's a lot of branches in here after that blow. I suspect also that won't be the last branch that I catch. Well, we worked our way down, trying every spot. There's got to be fish in it. It's just not for me today, but this does look very good here. but it also looks very snaggy. Yeah, there's branches and all sorts of things in here. You can probably hear that rushing water sound. There's a weir. We're above the weir here, so in theory it should be deeper, but it's so full of debris. Needs to be cleaned out. I'm led to believe the Environment Agency have got it on their to-do list. Thought that was a fish there. Well, there's a few spots below the weir we looked at as we were coming up. Have a look at those. There's the pool beneath the weir, if I can get to it. But there were a couple of people trying to fish it when we walked up. So it would have been fished. Whether they were after pike or not, I don't know. Come on, this screams pike here. Real ambush spot. Come on. Right, 2 more casts. So let's move on down, try below the weir. Right, well we've come to below the weir. There's a nice little weir pool here. Not sure how I'm going to cast it. Probably 101 trees in here. Oh, fish on! God, that made me jump. Camera's not pointed in the right direction. Let's get this camera turned round. Oh, bloody hell! That came at that. Wish I had that on film. Scared the living daylights out of me. I say, I don't think any of that's on film, but nice little jack. Boy, did he come out of the rush. Oh, still my beating heart. That makes everything worthwhile. Everything worthwhile. Only a little jack, and the bait is, the lure is nearly as big as it, but a fish on nonetheless. Don't want to get your gills, mate. I don't want to damage your gills. Okay. Lovely, jubbly, lovely. Lovely jubbly. And away. Right, we move down the river. There's a nice pool here. Very nice pool. Just wondering how much debris there is washed into it. But this looks like a likely pikely spot. Current slowed right down. Yeah. Get away with a nice slow retrieve. Right, nothing happening here. So move on down the river. Light's failing now, so I haven't got a clue what the time is, but it must be getting on to 5 o'clock, I would think. I would like to go and have a look at another location just to see if it's fishable for the weekend. Well, what a great afternoon. I do love fishing a water I've never fished before. I know nothing about it, and winkling a fish out, which is what we've done today. So I had 3 amazing takes. All 3 of them were on the surface, basically. Albeit I wasn't fishing on the surface, but all 3 of them I saw. I only managed to hook 1 of them. The other 2 might have been the same fish actually, but the other 2 were exciting nonetheless, even though I didn't hook the fish. Yeah, I mean, the one that I did hook made me jump out my skin. My heart is still pounding, to be honest, because I was just about to lift the lure out of the water and I saw this silver dart come shooting across, grab the lure and take it away. It was oh, yeah, it was only a small jack, but even so, it's so exciting. So anyway, exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I know there's quite a few people who are sea anglers and are not interested in pike fishing, but for me, pike fishing is in the same ilk as, I don't know, bass fishing for bass. They're predatory fish. It's a predatory fish exercise. It's exciting. They're all on the lure. I'm not gonna bait fish for them. I'm not going to go dead baiting for them because I find that would be deadly dull, sort of next to drowning maggots really. But hunting them out and catching them on a lure, and of course the main aim is to catch one on the fly, which I aim to do, but I'm not going to do that. It would be an impossible task now. I'm going to wait till the first week of the open season again, when the fish haven't been fished for 3 months. They're probably hungry because they've spawned. And I'll have a go with a flyer, and all the time that I'm fishing with a lure, I am recceing out spots that will hold pike and that I can fish with a fly. So that's what I'm doing. See you on the next one. Good morning again to Fishing with CJ. Another day and another water. I'm wrapped up nice and warm because it's quite chilly out there. An early start for me. I mean, the sun is just about cracking over the top of the hills here. Outside temperature, according to my thermometer on the car, is 6 degrees, but it does feel chillier than that. Oh, having said that, there's not a lot of frost about, so maybe it's going to warm up in the sun. The sun is up, or it's blue sky at the moment. We're going to go and fish another water that I've never fished before, so we're exploring again today. in search of the pike. So I'll come back on once we get there and we start fishing. Catch you in a bit. Well, here we are on a new bit of water. First cast with a new rod. Let's see how it goes. First cast, first snag. It's out anyway. Water's quite coloured. Right, different spot. Get to that. Get around the trees. Underneath the weir. Right, we're going to have a look at here. It's the weir, but there's a lovely pool back here. Now, it's a lovely looking pool, so I'm guessing, judging by all the footprints in the mud here, it gets fished a lot. So, you never know. Let's give it a go and see how we get on. Okie dokie, well, another location. A little bit more of a clamber to get down to it. Oh. Not so bad getting down, it's going to be fun getting back up, I feel. Oh, a lovely pool. What a lovely pool. Definitely gets fished. Spoke too soon, I thought it wasn't snaggy. Oh. Get that down. Don't know if you can see it, but up there's my lure. We're gonna go and get my long landing net pole in a minute and see if we can't get it back. I just have a sneaking suspicion it will be like 6 inches too far away. But hey, got to give it a go. Look up the casts here first though. Use a slightly different lure, same model but just different colours. So we're going to give that a go. Bit brighter colour for this sunshine on here. Oh, nearly got in a bloody tree again. Go watch that. Well, there's fish in here.
When this is £20, I don't want no one talking about it. I'm going to kneel down, mate. I'm going to kneel right down here. Right, get my good side, Chris.
Yeah, I have got the good side, it's the fishy side. Whoa, that's a nice fish.
It's not setting wear out a bit, mate. Well done, mate. I wanted you to catch one today, because then we've all hit them up, we've all had one from this spot. Oh, he's a nice clean looking one. He's about, what, 5, 6 pounds? Right, I'm going deep, Mark. Try and steer him into it, Des. Come over a bit more, mate. I can't really lean into him. Bring him to me. Back it up to me. Straight in. You got him? No. Yeah, I got him that time. He's better than what you think, mate. Oh, that is a nice thing. Yeah, he didn't start flying up until he got near the edge. Right, you got it, Mark? You take it. All right, mate, you take it. I'll get myself up. Yeah, Mark, that's right.
Nice one.
Lay him in there and we'll weigh him in there because it's easier, it's less hassle. He's about, I reckon that's about £9, could be the 10. Pull them scales up, mate, for us. Adrenaline up, ain't you, son?
Yeah. It's been a while, John.
10-1 on the scale. Hang on.
Yeah.
11. 11.8. It's just over 10. It's 10.3, right?
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Fantastic. Let's
Awesome.
put those down for.
Good morning, another early start, another day out on the bank hunting pike with friends. So we're out today with a bunch of friends. We're fishing another water that's new to us all in the hope of, well, we know that there are some big pike in this water. There are some 30 pounders and plus in this water, but whether they're going to play today is, well, it's never a given, is it? So I think we're going to be fishing with lures, but I also think there's going to be a bit of dead baiting going on. So no more ado, let's get fishing. Okay, well I've managed to catch up with Alex. No one's caught anything at the moment. But, no. Of course, the other thing is, Alex, you've got to realise I've got to be with you for you to catch a big fish. What are you using this time? The roach. Oh yeah, lovely. Well, keep on moving on, trying different pools. The fish are here for sure, but they don't seem to be playing today yet. But hey, it's early yet. Actually, I don't know what the time is, to be truthful, but we'll move on a bit further down here. This is not so heavily fished along here because This is the limit of the club waters on that side. So that's handy. Down there to that little point, and there's a bend there, I think. Give that a go. Well, it's been an amazing morning, I have to say. Got a flask, and have a cup of tea. So you can just enjoy the atmosphere here, and then we'll have another crack fishing. I'm a great believer in afternoons to time, this time of the year. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out. I know that Alex, his dad, and Barney, they've not caught anything yet. They've gone off to another venue. They will be in touch if they get into fish. Likewise, if I start catching fish, I'll give them a shout. But so far, we're just having a lovely day, a lovely stroll in the countryside. Good health. Now, as you know, this is a new hobby for me. It's a new aspect of my fishing pastimes, and so I'm learning new stuff. Every day a school day, as they say. Looks very pikey here, I must say. There's lots of overhanging brush into the water and stuff like that, so lots of structure that they can hide in. Obviously it's a good place to lose gear as well. That's a bend, which is always good. Yeah, we'll give it a go, see how we get on. Well, what a fantastic day it's been. I walked a very long way. I've cast 1,000 casts at least, and not seen one fish. But that's fishing, isn't it? You know, if you came out and you caught loads of fish every time, it would be boring. So I'm going to call it a night now. The sun is getting low. It's time to go home. I haven't eaten anything all day. I had a small snack for breakfast, and that's it. So I'm proper hungry. But yeah, fantastic day. Why no fish today? Well, pressure's high. Still not a cloud in the sky, so the sun has been very high in the sky as well. The water is still quite clouded, and I think it could be one or all of those factors that just means that the pike aren't playing today. I don't know if Alex and his crew had caught anything. They hadn't last time I spoke to them, which was about an hour ago. But he'll keep going until he catches something, so he might still be out here next week. But yeah, it's been a fantastic day, and would be repeated. I will come back here again. Have a look at the weather. I think next time I might come out when the air pressure's a bit lower, which means I'll probably be out here in the rain. But that's not a problem. There are fish here, I know, because I saw some caught. We saw some caught in the early part of the video. Not today. And I don't know if the dead baiters that I've spoken to this morning and this afternoon have caught any either. So I just guess it's just one of those days. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me on this epic fishing trip. It has been fun. I hope you've enjoyed some of the scenery. It's beautiful countryside here. Yeah, keep safe, keep sane, keep fishing. Catch you on the next video.